Thank you, Madam President. Your appointed committee has informed the Governor that the Senate is organized and ready for business.
Thank you. Order of business number 16, remarks from the floor. Senator Atkinson.
Thank you. I thought we passed 16. Oh, you won't. It's 19. Okay, you got my notes are wrong, but anyway, I can catch up. So I take it this is where I do my remarks. Thank you. That's why we appointed you Secretary of the Senate. I got it. Okay, thank you, Madam President, and thank you, Secretary. Just want to make a couple remarks to start off our 80th session. First of all, I'd like to thank, and I had these notes before I looked outside today, but we wanted to thank the groundskeepers and the state workers for clearing the path for us today, but it appears they're going to have quite the work cut out for them later this afternoon. So keep them as they make it possible for the rest of you to get home while the rest of us are up here the rest of this week. So, Madam President, it is with great pride and pleasure, gratitude and deep sense of obligation that I rise to address the Senate in this 80th session of the Nevada Legislature. And of course, I am proud to be a part of this truly historic display of diversity in the legislature. The majority of our legislature is made up of women. That indeed is unprecedented and overdue, and we're happy to say that we're the first in the country. We have a truly representation, a group of elected officials in our state, every walk of life, a multitude of races, religion, life experiences, economic statuses, ideologies, and graphic regions. The framers of our Constitution envisioned a citizens' legislature, and 154 years later, we truly have one here in Nevada. Many would view it as a challenge, a situation ripe for conflict and division, and if we allow it, it very well could be. I choose to see it as a great opportunity to learn, deliberate, and legislate with a deeper purpose of our Constitution. I see it as an opportunity to show our state that despite our many differences, we can be civil, unite on Nevada's most pressing needs, and yes, build many new friendships. I am proud to claim the minority leader as my friend. Myself, I don't know why I say myself, but I say this myself as a gay black male in Urban County, and my minority leader, who is a rancher from rural Nevada, couldn't be more different. However, I think we have forged a lifetime bond, and I think our friendship prevails. We haven't always agreed, and then we have had differences with ideas. Yet, we've worked together on many issues in the spirit of making Nevada better. My pledge to all of you is to be a part of this and be respectful and deliberate processes where even opinions where we disagree. I applaud the governor for laying out a very inspirational agenda, much of which I will work with him and the speaker to accomplish. My deepest wish is that many of us, Republicans and Democrats, can build consensus to improve our schools K through 12, improve school safety, and give our kids every opportunity to share in the Nevada dream. More difficult, but doable, is to support efforts to provide accessible and affordable health care for all of our citizens. These are just some of the issues we have all talked about and have prioritized in the past. There is one other issue that is very important to me. The governor addressed affordable housing, and many great nonprofit groups are working so hard to solve our growing homeless population here in our state. And for that, I am grateful. My heart breaks knowing that Southern Nevada alone, my heart breaks knowing that in Southern Nevada alone, there are approximately 15,000 homeless youth at any given time. Nearly 40% are LGBTQ kids, many rejected by their families for who they are. I ask all of you to work with me in launching a concerted effort to save these kids. Many with little food, bad health care, and very often they turn to drugs and even worse, suicide. We cannot view ourselves as a developed society while these kids are suffering daily. Please help. I know that calls for civility and respect in our legislative building and political processes are met with cynicism and skepticism. And that for good reason, as we know. We've heard these comments for many years from Washington to Carson City, and yet we continue to suffer the deep divisions, angry tones, constant verbal crossfire. I ask that we consider our roles not as politicians or legislators, but as parents, as role models, and as community leaders. Consider the progress we make as a state consider the progress we can make as a state if we, the most diverse legislature in the country, behave with dignity, respect, and tolerance. Yes, improving our schools, roads, and healthcare are vital state needs. But maybe the most important accomplishment we should have and strive for is act as citizens legislature the way we hope citizens represents us and acts towards us. I promise you, I will do my best to listen, respect, and love each of you. God bless each and every one of my colleagues. God bless the governor. God bless the great state of Nevada. Thank you.